Testing, testing, 1, 2. I must say a pleasant good morning. What a beautiful day for cricket. We are here in Orlando at the Silver Star Cricket Field. Beautiful day for cricket. Wherever you are in the world today, my friends, I hope you're smiling. Hoping for the best for a good day. We having it so far. It looks good. Just stay positive. It's Desmond Lewis Masters will be going up against Explorers Masters. Today is the third day of the competition, third and last day of the competition. You got David Baker and Nathaniel Phillips, who is opening the inning for Explorer. So they won the toss and decided to take first strike. It's Adam Sanford with the first ball. And as the umpire signals, the dead ball, he did not deliver. You got Desmond who is doing the keeping. You got a first slip. You got a third man, a backward point, a cover point. A man in the covers, a man at long on, short mid wicket. A man at short long on. You got a backward square leg. That's the first ball of the day. Got 3 games on the card today. The first one, of course, is Explorers Masters up against Desmond Lewis Masters. And while the ball will be a little slow on the field today because you got a lot of dew at the moment, the grass is very wet. But it will take a little time before it dries out and the field will be back to normal. This is the Easter Extravaganza tournament. It's put on by Wayne Koff from the crew. So Explorers is on the board. There are 3 for no wicket. It's Adam Sanford who complete the first over. 3 for no wicket Explorers. So there's two other games. The next game will be Forever Masters going up against Winners Edition Masters. Then the third and last game is Central Florida Masters will be going up against South Florida Lions. So it will be a packed day as usual today. Yesterday was a very exciting day. The opening day, we saw a century scored by Reyna. So the first ball from Milton Barnes was a wide signal by the umpire. David Baker, who is taking strike. The score moves to 4 for no wicket. Was a good ball. Get some good bounce coming through to the keeper. You got a slip. You got a short third man. Got a man in the cover point. Extra cover, a man on the deep long on boundary. You got a man at on the long off just halfway, a mid wicket and a backward square leg. That one was fielded by Adam Sanford, the short third man. Score moves on to 5 for no wicket, Explorers. So please remember to call a friend, tell your friend to log on to YouTube, TVN, Cricket Power Play, Cricket Lovely Cricket. We're here in Orlando. Milton Barnes, who is operating from the southern end. I was down the leg, umpire signals are wide. That one was just, I think it may be a leg by. We'll wait and see from the umpire now. I think he's just tickled that one down the leg, picks up a single. Baker is in 3, Phillip and 1. On the international scene, we got a game had just been completed. Sunrisers Hyderabad 162 for 8 in their 20 over. Gujarat Titans 186 for 3 in 19.1 over. Titans won by 7 wickets. There should be another game starting in a short while from now. We're talking about IPL. So at the end of the second over, the score is 14 for no wicket. Phillips on 7, Baker on 4. Phillips had just scored a 4 over the third man area. It went over the head of Adam Sanford, who was fielding the short third man. So it's a change of bowling from the northern end. I think that Watson will be coming on, replacing Adam Sanford. It's Omar Watson, who is think he's is still needed to. He should be still in the gym, getting a little workout. But that first ball, he could get a wicket. There's a man there. Yes. So the first wicket is down. I think that's David Ramsey, who took that catch at backward square leg. So Explorers had lost their first wicket. Baker had just been out for 3. So Explorers Masters are now 15 for 1 up against Desmond Lewis Masters. So while the new batsman make his way out to the center, it's Keeble Knight. I could remember Keeble played for Myrtle Grove down in South Florida when he first came to Florida. That was a white ball, but it's I sure it makes the bowler feels a little good because of the height that that ball gained. It went down the leg side, but it started out from the off stump and just swing back to the leg. That one hit on the pad. Keeble trying to get off the mark. You could see just trying to see how the wicket is playing early in the morning. So while they're getting some attention from someone who is in a car just behind the stumps, they're trying to get him to turn his lights off. He had just pulled in and decided that And that one, you get a top edge, just flew past the over the keeper's head. They get a single. So Keeble Knights off the mark at 1. Phillips is there on 7. That one played in the covers was off stop, but he got Riyad who run around and field they picked up a single. So while we return to live audio, score is 52 for 1 Explorers. They're in the 6th over. Up against Desmond Lewis Masters. So after 6 over, score is 52 for 1 wicket. Knight and 10, Philip and 30. David Ramsinger just completed his first over for 4 runs. Watson had bowled 2 overs, 20 runs with 1 wicket. 52 for 1 after 6. Explorer. We're here at the famous Silver Star Cricket Field, otherwise known as the Bowl, in Orlando, Florida. 56 for 1. They're in the 8 over. Xploras Masters. Knight on 31. Knight on 13. Philip on 31. David Ramsing was operating from the southern end. That was flicked down to fine leg for 4. Philip moves on to 35. On the score to 60 for 1. That one was played third man area. They should be just a single. Adam Sanford up there and Fields sent back to Desmond Rowe, the keeper. You got a third man, a gully, a man at the backward point, cover point. Man is doing the sweeping on the offside. That was hit hard. But they won't stop that for. It went crashing in the fence. So at the end of the 8 over, the score is 65. 65 for 1. Keeble Knight moved on to 17. Philip on 36. 65 for 1. Explorers. Masters. For example, Riyad Mohammed to continue. David Ramsey and now bowled 2 overs for 14 runs. Riyad just 1 over for 3 runs. That's a loud appeal for leg before. Umpire stand firm, saying that out. That seems he's finding length and giving the batsman some hard time there, Philip. Score remains at 65 for 1. That should be just a single. It's another loud appeal. I say it's not out. So at the end of the ninth over, this Explorers 67 for 1 up against Desmond Lewis Masters. And he's bowled him. So Philip had just been bowled for 37. Explorers Masters lost their second wicket for 68. So the new batsman to the crease is Spencer. And the bowler is Shafiq. So at the end of the 10th over, the score is 68-42 Explorers Masters. It's rare to continue from the northern end. That one was played in the covers for single. Spencer yet to score. Knight is a 19. So Riyad Mohammed at ball is in his third over for 5 runs. A swing and a miss by Spencer. That was a good ball right in the black hole. Riyad is right on target. That one played in the covers. There's a man there, no run. $69-42. That one's play on the onside. He picks up a single fielded by David Ramsing. Comes around from backwards, short, square leg. That's a quick single there. But they were able to make it home safe. The end of the 11th over, the score is 71-42 Explorers. This could be another wicket. Adam Sanford is here and he's out caught. A short turn, man. So Knight has been out for 20. So another wicket down for Explorers Masters. They are now 71-3. While I go on the international scene, Delhi Capital, this is IPL. Delhi Capital is 51 for no wicket. Warner is on 34 and Shaw on 24. 51 for no wicket. Delhi Capital up against Cheney Super Kings. So the new batsman has returned live. Still waiting on the update for the score. But Shafiq had picked up his second wicket. Still waiting on the update for the from the scorer. That one outside the half stump, umpire signals a wide. That was hit down to mid wicket. One bounce in defense for 4. While I'm still waiting on the update on the score for the new batsman that replace Knight. Another good ball, a good comeback there by Shafiq. Swing and a miss. Inches from the off stump. So at the end of the 12th over, the score is I'm still waiting on some update on the scorecard. Riyadh will be bowling his fourth and last over. So with the score on the international scene, Delhi Capital is now moved on to 60 for no wicket. Shaw is on 30. No, there's 70 for no wicket. Shaw on 31. Warner on 36. Somebody come on top.
I love it, man. I love your setup, buddy. You see the score from there, right?
No, I'm here.
Oh, you get it.
I got everything.
Oh, you get it.
But it's not updated. The mic is on. So. Yeah, it's updated now.
Okay.
73, 78 for 3.
For 3.
Yeah. I think I can leave it there. It's good. So while the score is 79 for 3 in the 13, after 13 overs, Buckles on 5, Spencer on 3. Riyad Mohammed, who had bowled 4 overs for 10 runs. Shafiq, 2 overs for 6 runs with 2 wickets. They're now in the 14th over. And while we're doing that, I have in the studio here Mr. Prim Singh, who will be assisting with some commentary. Welcome, Mr. Singh. How are you doing, sir?
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Tucker. What a pleasant and very good morning to each and everyone out there. You know, enjoying some cricket here in Orlando. You know, Masters tournament. This is what it's all about. You know, Desmond Lewis. You know, at the beginning it was a little shaky. You know, with the bowling and whatever, but they made a comeback. But I tell you what, drop catches, like they always said, catches win matches.
Yeah.
You know, and I saw there was 1 or 2, you know, that went by. But you know, things go on. Remember, it's just Masters cricket. You know, lovely cricket, lovely cricket.
And while you mentioned about drop catches, it's like Desmond Lewis Masters is one of those teams that I would say been the cream of the crop, the top of the Masters cricket I would say in America.
Well, I agree with you there. You know. But it reminds me, you know, in Clive Lloyd days, when he had the soldiers, you know, nobody could touch. And it's the same thing with Desmond Lewis Masters match.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the soldiers, you know.
Yeah, that's one of the good thing about Desmond Lewis Masters, and I admire the team because that's, I would say, the only team that I see come out and do their exercise, not just at one time. It's like all the time they would come out and do their exercise and go back in and get a little rest before the game started, which means it also saying it could be out caught. No, it fell short and the long off boundary. Yeah, so I was saying, they're just one of the team that do all these exercise before the game. And this is all the time.
Yeah.
Most of the team I see come out, they just go out and play cricket.
Well, you're sure right about that one. Now that we have Mr. Adam Sanford on the team, on the Desmond Lewis team, and which he stressed, and he wants to make sure when you go out there, you stretch, you do your exercise, so that you really don't get hurt when you go out there. Well, on this time we missed out on Mr. Shane Ford.
Yeah. I say hello to him a couple of times yesterday. I realized that he's not here. He's still back in Atlanta. I know if Shane Ford can be here, it's like he really got something to take care of.
There you go.
Watch it. Watch it. It's very serious.
We miss having him here today, for the weekend.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And it's duty beyond pleasure for him right now. But hopefully he's going to be back on our next tournament.
Every team I see Shane Ford plays on, it's like he's like the lighter fuel for that team. I mean, he put the sparks in the team and make sure that he stays there behind the stumps, and he creates a lot of times when you get wickets or you do good, is some help from Shane Ford.
Well, you're quite right about that also, having a captain like him, the one that gives you that encouragement.
Yeah.
He boosts, your playing ability. Yeah. And, you can't go wrong having a captain like him.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
What would you say about that? Was it a good throwing? What, the bowler didn't collect the ball cleanly? That could have been a wicket there.
Obviously, the bowler didn't know where the batsman are, so he was trying so fast to get the run out. If he had just take his time,
yes,
he would have catch the ball, and as I said, he would have time to do whatever, because the batsman was he already run one and come back for the second, and the next batsman
that's exactly so. Yeah.
So it's just a matter of being too anxious to get it out, but again, that's cricket.
That's how it goes.
So while we're here on the local scene, you got the international game is going on. Delhi Capital is now 86 for no loss. You got David Warner is there along with Shaw. David Warner is now on 48. The score is 86 for no loss. Delhi Capital. They're up against Mr. Dhoni, Chinese Super King.
Chennai Super King. I'm surprised to see Dhoni came out this year in the IPL tournament. I thought, he would have retired from his last game.
You see,
but
a lot of people think that way, that he should have retired, but
I'm not saying he should have.
Well, he should, but at the same time, they need him. He's too calm of a player not to be there.
Yes, as I have seen in some game, he's been a big advisor to the captain, help to the captain right now.
Yeah, and he got some young players on the team.
Exactly,
that, he's helping quite a bit.
He's one of those that have the patience. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, Dhoni is loved so much in India. It's like
people want him there.
as a wow.
Oh, wow.
That's a wow. I can understand why he didn't catch that. That was a bullet.
It was a bullet. It was a bullet. But Shafiq is doing well on the ball also, um, with the slow bowling, he have the batsman going down. We have these type of batsmen here in the West Indies, especially. They like the ball coming up to them.
Yeah.
Once you bring it up to them,
that looks good. And the umpire put up that dreaded finger. And the batsman turned his back, head to the pavilion.
Well, again, Shafiq is doing well, since he came on. That's about what? The third wicket he got.
Yeah. Score is
85.
85.
85 for 4.
85 now for 4.
Yeah.
Bucklers had just been out. But the new batsman is Jed Carty. He will join George Spencer, who is on 5. Shafiq is doing great.
At 3.3 overs, 8 runs, 3 wickets.
Yeah.
You cannot ask for more than that.
If you wasn't sitting here, I would think that's you bowling. You did that yesterday. Some bowling like that yesterday. What's going on here with cricket? Masters cricket is getting so popular.
It is.
And it kind of makes sense to a lot of players who love the game, want to continue, but they don't want to really play with the younger kids because the younger kids nowadays have a different mentality. The way they look at it is like, come on. Even when the older guys are trying to show them the way, they think, and it's like you want to tell them, listen, I was your age too. I was where you are. I passed that now. At least listen to what we're saying so you can even get better.
Tucker, you know how it is, Nowadays, the kids don't take advice, the right advice. They think that everything they say and do, that's it for them,
You see, especially in the Caribbean, I could remember in the 90s, the 80s, 90s coming up, is like you would find 2 guys that you could say, here is a 18-year-old, or here's a 16-year-old who looked very promising. And he would that 18-year-old maybe a pace bowler. And he would be bowling real good, real fast. You don't see much of that anymore.
You don't see much of that anymore.
And of course, time change. And you may say, well, okay, it's like now we got T20 and we got the 50 overs more. But at the same time, it's like, come on. These guys, a lot of times they even make the excuse that, they're going into basketball, baseball. Still got cricketers out there.
Well, there we have Adam Sanford back on the bowling attack. And to update, 88 for 4. That's 16.
And yeah, we'll be starting the 17th.
Yeah. Well, man, look at that face, man. Hey, mid 52, man.
We're here watching the IPL International Cricket. David Warner had just been out, caught at fine leg from Beauty. The score now, Delhi Capital is 93 for 1. They're in the 10th over. So Shaw is there, and would you believe that is that who went into that punt?
Yeah, punt.
Warner
Punt.
out and punt comes in. It's like
Yeah.
scores. Just something off of that.
But right now, Desmond Lewis is back on the track. You know, with 88 for 4 and 16 over, they're doing quite well.
We got a projected score of 113. I think that would be your score when you're batting.
You know, on Friday, we had that beautiful knock from Shane Reiner, who made 115?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
retired. Wow. You know, him and Shafiq, they put on what 100 and almost 50 runs partnership.
Yeah.
You know, for the first wicket. Wonderful cricket for all the cricket lovers. If you are the age of 45 and over, you're welcome to join. There's quite a few teams in South Florida and New York and different parts of the state where you could get yourself involved. You know, come out, have a nice time with the family, whatsoever. Very, very promising cricket here. Yes. Yeah, 79. Right now, the keeper is having a bad day. Oh, it doesn't update for itself.
Yeah. Sometimes take now.
It talks.
You know, in cricket is the good thing about cricket. You're allowed to have 1, 2, 3, 4 bad days. Yeah.
4 bad days.
Yeah, you're allowed to have that much
You know.
bad days, and then boom, you come back and again you're right on top.
Well, you know, Tucker, knowing you are wrong in all these years, you know, as a very, very good all rounder, you know. And I have asked you on several occasions, why didn't you continue, you know, with the game? But now I can understand why. If you don't do what you're doing now, there is no one else to do it.
That's right.
You know.
I want to help promote cricket, and in order to do that, it's like somebody got to do this.
Yes. Yes.
I've been doing this now since the mid '80s. I've been recording around South Florida, and I just do it because I enjoy it. Wow, what a ball to get out on! But so far,
It just fall in no man's land, you know.
Yeah, I've been doing my recording since the mid '80s, and I just enjoy it. I do it for fun. A lot of people said, "How much you get paid?" I said, "Yeah, my wife paid me."
Taka, well, you know, there is all different type of people in this world. There's people who love things, love to do things, you know, love to see things happen, create things, you know what I'm saying? And you're one of those people out there who wants to see things happen, make things happen, you know. And this is what the world should appreciate today, you know. For the person out there who is putting in all his time into the sport that he loves, the sport that he grew up in, you know. And you cannot beat that.
Yeah, I just try to do. I liked it, and it's like I've been doing it and playing cricket, and yeah, you're not the only one who asked me why you decide to say stop playing. I don't really stop playing. Right now, I still have my gears inside here. I brought my gears with me. They told me yesterday that so while the score moves on to is it 105 for four, they're in the 18th over. Spencer is in 16, Carty is in 6. Um, Kamel, who is the bowler, he just bowled 4 overs for 8 runs. Adam Sanford got 3 overs for 15 runs. So Explorers Masters, 105 for 4. There's a loud appeal there, and the umpire stand firm, and they're still going and asking, and the umpire still standing firm. And he's signaling, let's get the game going. Let's get
Now,
the game going.
you realize it's the first dancing umpire I have ever seen. He had that action behind there, you know, he danced around.
You know, it's nice for people to invent their own thing. It's like this guy in New Zealand, this umpire in New Zealand.
Uh-huh.
Whenever he's signaling a 6,
He have that style. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And then it's like it just end up that all over the world, people start to do their little thing. It's like
Yes.
this Jamaican bowler, what's his name, that salutes.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And
The army man.
yeah,
Yes.
so surprising to know that kids over the world is doing the same thing now. Saluting. So they got everybody do their little thing.
Do their little thing,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
You got Shaka Darwin. Whenever he
Yes.
takes a catch, you see he do it with his on his leg with his arm. Ashley Nurse gives you one with the fist across his chest.
I tell you what, man, the West Indians have some stylish players. In the West Indies, they have some stylish players. You know, they create their own, you know, form of art.
Yeah. So it's just at times you do your little thing, and the thing about it is whatever you do, you should enjoy it.
Of course, yes.
You should enjoy
Of course, yes. That is what it should be.
So while we're here, the score is 107 for 4. Explorers Masters up against Desmond Lewis Masters. Adam Sanford is operating from the northern end. It's bowling to Carty.
What a ball, and he's bowled by Adam Sanford. What a delivery.
While I was just talking, I was even looking at the. I didn't see exactly what happened.
Well, it was a full ball. He
But-
played right over it, and got his off stump. You know,
Leg
knock.
stop. I think it's leg stop. He's
What's he?
left-handed.
Left-handed.
Yeah. So it's leg stop.
Yeah.
That one. Well, he got his stump snapped out.
He got it off the ground.
Whichever it was, he got his stump knocked out the ground. And that was you said a beautiful ball.
It was a beautiful ball by Mr. Adam Stanford. You know, Explorers started off very good, you know. With that opening partnership, they had like about almost 60 runs in the opening partnership, and now, you know, they're just falling apart. It's like goes in, goes out.
You would they started out and we were looking at the score at over 160.
Yes, yeah.
And right now, scores 175, and they're in the 19th over.
As far as I think maybe in this game they might start from the tail ender going forward. You know,
And
because
this is the last game for the day.
there's another.
No, your game.
Yes,
your team.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got 2 more games after this.
Yes.
And so I guess you'll be drinking a lot of water.
Of course, yes. Something we should be drinking, you know. But Tucker, you know, this ground, it's the first time I'm coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, really beautiful. The outfield, you know, the pitch is playing very good, you know, I mean, artificial turf, but again, the environment is so beautiful, you know.
They played a couple minor league game here at that wicket. I don't think they will anymore because they want to play all artificial turf. They want to play at turf.
Yes.
But this field is good. It's a very good field.
It's a beautiful, beautiful outfield.
I like the setup of it. It's like pretty much
Yes.
on top looking down.
There you go. Exactly so. Yes. You know. You're always on the top of the game.
Yeah.
$18.2.
So again, I must give shout out to Wayne Cuff for putting on an event like this. Wayne Cuff and the crew. They did a very good job, and it's a tournament that he planned to continue year after year. So um, he did have a change of venue, but luckily he had a second field in mind. So the first one fell through, so they came here, which this field is a very good field. I like the setup of it.
It's a beautiful setup. You know, coming back to Cuff again, you know, this is what we need in not just only in South Florida, but in the US.
Yeah.
You know, people like Cuff, you know, Desmond Lewis Masters, who, you know, get these tournaments on the road.
Yeah.
You know, encouraging teams from wherever to participate. Yeah. I don't know if you heard about it, but in August there'd be a tournament in Atlanta on those new turf.
Okay.
Yeah, and that would be a prize money also. I think it's like a 20,000. So we should be having teams from Jamaica, from Trinidad, you know, and various part of the Caribbean. Also, we would have a lot of Indian and Pakistani teams who wants to get themselves involved in it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's getting bigger and bigger. You know? And this is what we're looking for. So the total now is 113 for 5 and 19 over. We have one more over to go. Let's see what's going to happen here. And it's going to be bowled by Kamal. He's one of our new player. He had one over on Friday, and I think he said he couldn't go any further. But he's not doing too bad, 1 over, 9 run.
And you could say get to bowl the last over.
That's right.
Which in every T20 game, the last over is very vital.
That's right.
While the batsman Wildman is on 3 and Spencer on 20. So Kamal would bowl just 1 over for 9 runs. Will be bowling the last over. Explores Masters 113 for 5 against Desmond Lewis Masters. There's 3 games coming up. 2 more games after this. And he could be out. We'll wait and see. The umpire again is dancing.
Well, I guess that didn't came off the bat or the gloves.
The batsman had looked very stern that no, everything was good. I'm not out. But he was still waiting on the umpire because the umpire will make that final decision.
Yes.
And even the keeper did not really do too much. Right down the leg side, that helps the score. 114 for 5. The projected score is 118 because the current run rate is 5.95.
Well, again, Tucker, it looks like it's an easy game for Desmond Lewis. With that score, I don't think they should be losing any wicket.
Well, that's true, but at the same time, I always bring that lady in. Should I say the fat lady? Until that fat lady sings. Score on the board is score on the board.
Runs on the board is runs on the board. That's right.
I see some things happen in cricket.
Yeah. Unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys change their clothes because they figure, well, everything is over. Decide to go home. And they called them and said, come back. We need you. Still got to go back.
Yes.
What do you mean they still got? Yeah, because everybody's just losing their wicket.
That's right. I have seen that. I have seen that. Yeah. So you never win until the last score.
Yeah, I said, until that fat lady sings. So the score had reached 117. They got at least 2 more balls to bowl, so they can 2-6. That is would be 129. But it's it doesn't look like that.
It doesn't look like that. Wide again. He's bowling from a wide experience,
Yeah.
Well, he's a newcomer on the team. He's a newcomer, so Desmond Lewis wants to see what he has to offer. It's a wide again.
Change. Let's see. I think you need to right now to be in Australia.
Yes.
Comes up and throw it.
There you go.
And you'll be surprised to know he do that and it still goes wide.
Well, look at that. He changed his bowling from over the wicket, around the wicket now, and had the batsman clean bowled. His off stump
You know,
on the ground.
I've seen that in cricket all the time. And these are things that batsmen got to beware of. A bowler bowling 3, 4, 5 wides. The next ball that come, while you're thinking now that okay, it's gonna be a ball to hit, you can hit it. No, it's gonna come right in the sticks.
Yeah, but that was a well pitched ball, all the way up to the stump.
So Kamal had now bowled 1.5 over
16 runs.
16 runs, one wicket. With all those wides, still not a bad. His record is still not bad. Average is good. It's better than some.
Well, yes. I figure out, Tucker, in limited overs, if a bowler gets 7 runs in an over, that's very, very, very good. I think anytime you
ODI, in T10, T20,
yeah,
if you get 10 runs per over, if you end up with the 4 overs for 40 runs, it's still good score. Good. Yeah, because especially left to the wicket that you're playing. Because okay, a wicket like this, you want to make at least 150.
Yes.
Now, if you think about 150, okay, you got 5 bowlers can bowl 4 overs, and in that 150, if they bowl say 8 runs and over, for it's 32. It will be close to that total.
So at the end of Xploras inning, they're 20 for 6 and they're 20 over.
While I will also give you a rundown of the score. Explore Masters, you got Baker make 3, Phillip 37, Knight 20, Spencer 21, Buckles 8, Carty 6, Wildman 5, and Hermans not out 0. You got 20 extras. Put the score to 120 for 6. Now, if that 20 extras wasn't there, it would be 100. But that's why they include extras so they can help the score. In the bowling department, Sanford 4 over 22 runs, 1 wicket. Barnes 2 over 24 runs, no wicket. Watson 2 over 20 runs, 1 wicket. Ramsey 2 over 14 runs. Mohammed 4 over 10 runs. No wicket, but that's good bowling. Shafiq 4 over 10 runs, 3 wickets. That's another good spell. And Kamal 2 over 16 runs, 1 wicket. And you realize you didn't see Prim Singh in the bowling department. Well, for somehow he thinks that it's a cakewalk, so you're gonna send the boot today. He won't be bowling. Otherwise, they would make what 50.
So I just wanted to come out here and talk with you, Tucker.
Thank you very much, sir.
Tucker, it's a pleasure always meeting you, seeing you around, and whatever. And all the best to you in the future, Tucker. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. So while we take an inning break, we will be. I just want to let you know that even when you're on the side, they can still see you.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about the see. So even yesterday when you guys were there, for the inning break, and but I'm gonna go into some commercial. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes or so, and I'll be having some commercial break and just have a few things of the past. So, Mr. Prince, thank you very much again, sir.
You're welcome, sir, and I'll be talking to you.
Yeah, I'll be here. We have heard in the background, and he bowled him. That's some classic bowling there by Chubby Antonio. And Powell hits that one in the air, and Adam Sanford is on the rate, and he takes a catch, a running catch, and Powell is gone. And he could be out caught. Yes, he's out caught. That's a after 16.3 overs. That one was hit hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's gone. That's a big six there by Lenworth Gregory. And that one was hit hard and high. It's another six there by Tucker Jr. Wow. And that was some good feeling there by it could be Riyadh Mohammed. That one was hit back hard to the bowler. He spilled it, but then he were able to pick up the ball and throw at the stumps, knock the stump out the ground. Joseph Palmer in 60. And that should be his 100. That was it, square of the wicket on the leg side, 4-4 by Shamari, and that's a well played 100 there by Shamari. Coming from the north, bowling to Tucker Jr. And Tucker Jr. do his favorite slug sweep and hit it way out the ground for another massive six. He now moves on to 36 from 15 balls.